Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. Peyton Manning was, without a doubt, one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Peyton made the NFL 100 list because he was that good of a quarterback. But in my eyes, I feel like Peyton Manning would have been served best playing running back in football. That's where he could have truly left his mark and maybe have been the greatest running back in NFL history. And I want to prove that. So today we are going to put Peyton Manning at the running back position on our Ultimate Team, and we'll see just how good Peyton Manning does. I know you have a number of questions about what I just said, including how are we going to get Peyton Manning at the running back position considering he's not even our starting quarterback on our Ultimate Team right now, and maybe most importantly, why do we want Peyton Manning at running back? Let's get to the why first. Today we're going to try to get as many rushing yards as we can with Peyton Manning, not in that game, but this game, because that guy quit after one defensive stop. We want to get as many rushing yards as possible with Peyton Manning to prove a point about how Madden 20 is constructed, especially in Ultimate Team, where I personally feel like running the ball is a bit too easy. And I think you can rack up a lot of rushing yards even with the likes of Peyton Manning running the ball as we get the interception with Pat Tillman. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar. Even if you have Moss activated, you will not get away with it. So now let's talk about how we're going to get Peyton Manning at the running back position. Technically, he is going to play quarterback, but via the Taysom Hill package in the Saints playbook that was added into Madden 20 during the year, we can have Peyton Manning at quarterback running quarterback blasts up the middle and just racking up rushing yards. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure, because Peyton Manning, as you guys saw, has 67 speed, but we're going to try to make it work. And in order to not fumble the ball every single time we run the ball, we put our ball carrying on conservative. Right now, the experiment's not really working out too well. 3rd down and 10. All of a sudden, Manning's got a gap, and Peyton Manning's got the first down. The great white hope up the middle again. Another decent gain, and all of a sudden, Peyton Manning's in his bag. 2nd down and 3, can't get much. 3rd down and 2, it's gonna be a keeper for Manning. Oh, Manning's got the first down. He fumbles the ball, but thankfully we fall on top of it. It's gonna be a new set of downs. We're looking to pass, and oddly enough, passing the ball is where we're going to lose 7 yards. But running the ball, oh, maybe not going too well as Peyton Manning is starting to lose stamina. It's 3rd down and 15, and why not run a quarterback blast? Look at Manning up the middle. He's nearly got the first big gain for Peyton. 4th down and 2, and we are looking to pass this ball out route. 1st down, Torrey Holt. We're not going to only run the ball. I'll try to pass the ball when we need to, but the main point of what we are doing today is kind of making a point about how easy it is to run the ball. Peyton Manning has 9 rushes for 39 yards, looking for more, running into his own lineman. Unfortunately, cannot bounce that one out. It's 3rd down and 7 instead. Manning, 1st down. Oh, he swerved Sean Taylor, and he's in the end zone. Peyton Manning for 6. Oh, baby, maybe running back Peyton might be the glitch. You might want to try this one yourself at home, because usually the saying goes, don't try this at home. You might actually be able to and actually pull it off. Interesting. So you guys noticed that we have a really good offensive line. What I did for this video is, besides buying Peyton Manning, I also bought all of the Team of the Year offensive linemen, because we do need some good run blocking, right? Especially since we're probably going to go against some really good defensive linemen. So I made sure we had the best of the best offensive line as we get the interception. Once again, my opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar. And I also used all 3 of our superstar players that we could have on offense on offensive linemen. All of our interior offensive linemen have run block elite and nasty streaks, so they can set up blocks like that, so we can just run quarterback blasts up the middle, because that is our offense. We're running quarterback blasts with Peyton Manning. Unfortunately there, Manning gets blasted, and it's 3rd down and 10, as we are going to hand it off to Okoye. I wanted to keep the ball with Manning on that read option, but the defense did not want Peyton to run the ball. We get a gain at 3, 4th down. Manning trying to follow his blocks, bouncing off of people, and eventually brought down for the turnover on downs. So we want to get as many rushing yards with Peyton Manning as possible. Winning the game is not expected, but if we can pull it off, would be nice. And right now, we are in a decent position to actually win this game. Not sure how, but Yeah, probably has something to do with the fact that this guy doesn't have any points, but he's working on finding the end zone right now with Michael Vick, who goes out of bounds to the 8-yard line as we run commit on first down, completely selling out. It's going to work out for us. 5 wide on second down for Vick, who's intercepted for a third time by putting his hands in the cookie jar. Clearly, this guy is stubborn, and he is paying the price. He still has 0 points. Peyton Manning has 57 rushing yards. We have a chance to get Peyton Manning over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that is definitely something I'd love to do. Triple digits with Peyton Manning would surely, pop some eyes out and be like, okay, this is interesting. Like, it might actually be too easy to run the ball in Madden 20. Here's Manning against a quarters defense, fumbling the ball, recovered by Night Train Lane, who nearly took that one for 6. Manning fumbles the ball, but it's near the end of the first half. Not too big of a deal for us as my opponent, Hail Mary, incomplete. The score stays 0-7. The man only has 1 completion, and he's trying to onside kick the ball to start the third quarter. Are you kidding me? Like, we have done nothing but run quarterback blast with Peyton Manning, and this dude feels threatened enough to onside kick the ball. Peyton Manning now has 86 rushing yards. He's got more. Oh, he's blasted, but he gets a gain of first down. We're looking to pass, catch him off guard. Christian Okoye with the swerve. Okoye all the way to the 3-yard line. Manning looking for his second rushing touchdown. Instead, he might have to be rushed to the hospital instead. Pat Tillman lays him on his back, and here comes the Green Bay offense in Wildcat. Looks like I'm not the only one trying to make a statement about how easy it is to run the ball. There goes Bo Jackson at the Wildcat. Calvin's not gonna get him. Bo Jackson in for 6, and that should tie the game. I say should tie the game because, well, it's not going to tie the game because on the PAT, it's a fake, and he doesn't get it. So we still have the lead with our Peyton Manning running back-led offense. Here's Manning up the middle, can't get too much. At this point, trying to win the game is definitely a priority for us as we still run the ball. Peyton Manning clearly not that big of a priority, but Manning is near 100 yards rushing on third down. Oh, Manning trying to find the crease, but there it is. 23 rushes, 100 yards, but no first down. 4th and 5, offense on the field. Manning, look at him battling. Manning stumbling and loses the ball. It was short of the first down anyways, but the Packers recovered a fumble, and back out in the Wildcat they come. But, yeah, you are seeing this correctly. Peyton Manning has over 100 yards rushing. We are running nothing but quarterback blast. It's not like we're even changing up our formations. Like, this guy has to know we're running quarterback blast with Peyton. He's probably okay with it, but at the same time, a little bit confused, and on 4th and inches, he goes for it, and he gets it with Michael Vick. Key conversion there, especially since he is down by 1 since he didn't get the fake PAT to go his way. 2nd down and 8. It's going to be a keeper for Michael Vick. Peyton Manning's not the only quarterback that can run. I like Peyton Manning running the ball more than Michael Vick. He has like 70 more rushing yards, but Vick is not that bad himself. As Bo Jackson tries to find the end zone, cannot do it. 2nd down, Bo at fullback. Bo is stuffed again. Big 3rd down, opponent chewing clock. Bo still at fullback. Bo still getting the ball. Bo still going nowhere on 4th down. He's settling for the field goal. Oh, you know that has to hurt because he puts himself in a position where all we need is a field goal to win the game with 2:09 remaining. And you better believe we are going to be doing nothing but running this rock with Peyton Manning, who had a big lane. If we had Lamar Jackson, we might have been gone. But the fact that this offense is working with Manning is absolutely laughable. That was not a first. It was close. 3rd down. Manning just needs a yard. Cannot get it. Stumbling around. And this is a huge play. 4th and 1, minute 24 remaining. You know we're giving the ball to Manning. He knows we're giving the ball to Manning, and it is stuffed. Turnover on downs. That might put this game to bed. But we do have all 3 of our timeouts. We're still going to give it a good old go as we run commit. Just getting it off is Vick. And he gets Kittle, but Kittle goes out of bounds to stop the clock as he runs play action again on 1st down. And he's going to take off with Michael Vick, but once again, he goes out of bounds and stops the clock. As long as he doesn't score a touchdown here, we're still good. 2nd down, no first down. cool with me. Try to pass the ball again on third down and see what happens. Oh no. We accidentally blitzed the guy that was covering Kittle, or else we might have actually gotten that stop right there. That was kind of a weird play call. This is definitely a weird play call. 2-point conversion, and he doesn't convert, and that keeps it a 1-possession game. And with my opponent kicking this ball out of bounds, we're gonna get the ball at the 41-yard line with a minute to go to try to at least tie this game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Manning's first incompletion as we try to go up the middle to Lane Johnson. Does not work. We try to run the ball with Manning, maybe catch him off guard, I don't know. Doesn't work there. Third down and 10, no huddle. Manning has to deliver a dot, has to find someone open or just chuck it, and it's not working. When Peyton Manning can't run the ball, this offense is stuck. We have no answers for this great Tampa 2 defense. Or do we? Randy Moss to temporarily keep the game alive. He gets the 4th down as Manning spikes the ball on first to stop the clock. 2nd down, we're not even changing formations. We're passing out of the Taysom Hill formation that only has 2 passing plays in it. We call hurry up because that ball did not get out of bounds. Time ticking, 16-15. Manning and the boys are going at it. They're looking to pass the ball. Clean pocket. Peyton Manning to the end zone, and he's intercepted by Pat Tillman. Okoye can't get him, and no one's gonna get Pat Tillman as time is going to expire. The Green Bay Packers will hang on and very happily take the victory. Like, all right, bro. I'm sure that was a big game for you to stop the Peyton Manning quarterback blast. Congratulations. Like, come on, bro. You don't got to celebrate on this offense. But this is not the end of the video. We are going to do one more game with Peyton Manning running the rock, and we'll see if we can get another 100-yard rushing performance like we did in this game. It came down like to a 4th and 1 mainly. Like, we got that conversion. We might have been able to run ourselves into field goal range and actually win that game. And even then, like that one play when we were up 7-0 and we ran the read option with Manning and he fumbled the ball, like I probably should have just quarterback blasted that thing and try to find the end zone instead of the read option that sent us to the outside away from our star lineman. Like that loss was on me, man. Not great execution, but the play calling itself, like, you know, the scheme, I like it. Just maybe a couple of plays within the scheme, you know, we got to work on. So that's what we'll do in this game, right? That first game, you learn your lesson and you learn really how to run this rock with Manning. You learn a couple of new lessons about how to follow your line and fumble the ball. Oh, we were stumbling for the first down and Manning lost the ball in the process. Once again, we have conservative ball carrying, so that means we cannot do any juke moves or spin moves. Not that we're trying to do any with Manning, but more so it just helps us to not fumble the ball. So that's why we're moving around like kind of awkwardly whenever we do run the ball, because, you know, there's not much we can do when we run the ball as this guy runs the ball. It's kind of funny that, like, you know, as I'm doing this video to show, like, yeah, running the ball is too easy. My opponents are like, oh yeah, I'll help you out, bro. Watch this. Like, I'm gonna run the ball 3 straight times out of like I form tight, and like, yeah, it is easy to run the ball. Like this guy that I played against, he was a special breed of Madden player. These are the kind of Madden players that this year's Madden really benefits. This guy, every single rip, pretty much, called cover 4, drop 2 on defense, usered his defensive lineman, his defensive tackle, and on offense was just interested in running the ball with Bo Jackson and nothing, or not Bo Jackson, actually Walter Payton, and nothing more. So, you know, it's just like, it's pretty funny, especially the fact that Peyton nearly broke that one. I wouldn't say break it free because there's no way he had breakaway speed, but he nearly got a nice gain out of that one. He did get the first down. That is good. Unfortunately, we are down 7-0. That our offense is not built to come from behind, but if anybody can bring this out of this mess, I believe it's Peyton Manning. Like I said, we are going to throw the ball sometimes if we have to, like this 3rd down and 10, and like I said, I know this guy's coming out in cover 4, drop 2, so that out route should be open pretty much every single time unless he adjusts, and in the meantime, we're going to run this rock with Peyton Manning, and if we cannot hand it off to Peyton Manning on the read option, Christian Okoye. We did put Okoye at the running back position so he can be kind of our lead blocking fullback along with the offensive line, along with Lane Johnson at tight end. I could have put tight ends at wide receiver, but I didn't go full out in this one. But, you know, we don't really need him because we need him to catch. Unfortunately, Torrey Holt cannot catch. Looked like he had the first down pretty easily as we run commit on first down. He still runs the ball. Kudos to Madden 20 as he's still going to run the ball because why not? I guess if the opponent can't stop it, why not? Oh, That guy had a touchdown. He had a touchdown, but he wanted to juke and spin. Like, come on, bro. A little bit too much right there as he continues to run this rock with Walter Payton. And he already has 6 rushes and make it 7. But not with Walter. This time it's going to be Mark Ingram for the first down. And like I said, it's actually comedy, right? It's a little bit sad, but it's also pure comedy watching this. And realizing that we can run the ball with Peyton Manning for over 100 yards and put ourselves in position to win a game with this strategy. Especially if you put on like chew clock and you really try to go for it and chew up clock. Like Peyton Manning can take that clock down. You know, on 3rd down, he'll get you a 1st down and do your thing, get a stop on defense, and all of a sudden you're looking good to win the game. Unfortunately for us, like I said, we are down 7, so, you know, we have to get a touchdown. Like, getting a field goal is not an option. So we might have to pass this ball on 1st down. And we might have to pass to our tight end, Lane Johnson. And there is Lane making the catch. Cover 4, drop 2. No one's picking up Lane on that vertical route out of 4 verts. So that's there for us for the taking any time, especially since this guy is on the defensive line as Peyton Manning gets a good gain on the ground. But we have to get some pep in our step. 41 seconds left in the first half. No pressure because we have this nice offensive line. He's only rushing 3. And Lane Johnson makes the catch. Lane Johnson is a serviceable tight end in this game. Offensive lineman, but he catches the ball 30 yards downfield when he's open, and that's all you can ask, because then in the running game, he'll get some nice blocks on that outside. Manning going inside. Manning is carried into the end zone. Peyton Manning, running back, gets the touchdown, and we tie the game up right before the end of the first half. My opponent gets ball to start the second half, so we'll have to get a stop, and we know we got to stop his ground game if we do want to get a stop, and then hopefully set up Peyton Manning to pull off some second half heroics. But once again, especially after that rush, Peyton Manning's first half stat line's looking solid as we get the interception. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar because Troy Polamalu does not play those games. Instead, Peyton Manning back on the field, being patient. You see, we're really starting to learn how to run this quarterback blast with Peyton. We're showing more patience, but there's not much you can do when Ryan Shazier gets a clean shot at whoever you have at quarterback. Lamar Jackson, Peyton Manning, that is easily a fumble no matter who we have running the quarterback blast, but especially Peyton. So Peyton Manning is not the slowest quarterback in the game. Like, there are slower quarterbacks, but 67 speed is nothing to write home about. Yet here we are running the ball with Peyton and running the ball admirably. Like, obviously, like, if we did this with Lamar Jackson every single play, like, Lamar takes some of these to the crib because some of these plays are really well blocked, but like Peyton Manning doesn't exactly have that burst to get through a hole. You know what I mean? So look at the burst of Saquon Barkley on this punt return. Saquon gone for the lead. It is also a nice reminder to let you guys know that on conservative ball carrying, Saquon Barkley can't do moves either on the punt return. So all we had to do was just run around with Saquon. Thankfully, the blocks the line, and we got a touchdown. I almost didn't want to get that punt return because I wanted to run the ball with Peyton Manning more, but, you know, I kind of want to win this game a little bit more than we were trying to win the last game, because I felt like we could have easily won that last game and really just made the point that you can do this and win, right? And not only can you run the ball a lot with Peyton, you can win the game as well. Oh, man. He put his hands in the cookie jar, but he got away with it that time. Walter, decent gain, falling forward, and then eventually back. 2nd down and 3. He runs the ball outside with Sweetness. Sweetness has the first down before falling into Troy Polamalu with that secure tackler. Once again, it's a pitch to Walter. Sit down, Walter. Pat Tillman's had enough of your nonsense. Peyton Manning's not the only running back fumbling the ball today, as he has been doing, stumbling into his own lineman, but it actually benefits us because that is how great this game has been built as Manning is chopped. We nearly had ourselves a nice game. 3rd down and 6. We're taking this to the start of the 4th quarter. Are we going to pass the ball, or are we going to dare run this rock with Manning? 3rd down and 6. Yeah, remember that out route that I said would be open every single time? Still open. Odell still making the catch. Still getting first downs. Look at Manning. He nearly busted this one free. Oh, we needed that block from Lane. We did not get the first down. It's 2nd and inches. Manning now has the first down and maybe a yard or 2 after that. 20 rushes, 76 yards. Obviously, the yards per carry is not great, but it's productive. This is a game-winning strategy you can have. As you see, we're now actually chewing clock. 2nd down. Peyton carrying multiple defenders forward. Now he has 84 rushing yards. Third down, Manning. He's got the first before ET3 can bring them down as we go to the 2-minute warning. Chewing clock, trying to win this game, trying to get more rushing yards. What Manning? He's looking like a stud. He's looking like a natural running this ball now as we take the clock down with us. Of course we're running this ball with Peyton Manning on 2nd down and 8 on the blast. Manning falling forward as he's always known to do when he runs that rock. Manning close to getting 100 rushing yards again. If he could get this 3rd down, it would be huge for us. Manning looking to go outside. That's not the right choice. We lose a yard, and he calls his 2nd of 3 timeouts. Oh, man. I don't know who I thought I had. I thought I had Lamar Jackson for a second there. I saw the outside. And then I realized I had Peyton. I was like, yikes, let's not fumble this ball. So thankfully we hang on to it. We do kick the field goal, even though I would have loved to run the ball again with Peyton. I do want to win this game, right? I feel like if we just kick the field goal, there's no way this guy is going to even score on us again the way he is playing. Because if he doesn't run the ball, he comes out in 5 wide. And if he can't do this with Lamar Jackson, he's screwed. But he can do this with Lamar Jackson. But he doesn't know when to slide. And Pat Tillman forces another fumble. Cam Jordan on the recovery. And that is going to be the way the cookie crumbles, because this guy is going to quit. Not only did we rush with almost 100 yards of Peyton Manning, we had more passing yards than this guy as well. Yeah, so this does not prove how freaking easy it is to run the ball in Madden 20. I don't know what will. Like, you can run the ball with Peyton Manning and get like 100 yards a game and win. Obviously not against like people who know what they're doing, but like it's possible, and that's what is just mind-boggling. And that was a weekend league game, by the way. Both of those games were weekend league games. Like, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed running back Peyton Manning. If you guys at least had a good laugh out of running back Peyton Manning, because like I was laughing to myself as I played that game. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays. Maybe we'll do more challenges like this. Who knows? And I will catch you guys next time.